Welcome to episode 8 of Super Bowl 60 Preview by Review. After a slight variation to take a look at the Patriots' first Super Bowl, we return to the series history between the Seattle Seahawks and the New England Patriots. The seventh all-time meeting happened in Week 3 of the 1986 season. Chuck Knox led the 2-0 Seattle Seahawks into Sullivan Stadium to take on Raymond Berry's 2-0 New England Patriots, a true battle of unbeatens in mid-September. In the first quarter, Kurt Warner ran it in from 13 yards out. Norm Johnson's extra point gave the Seahawks a 7-0 lead. And then Tony Collins ran it in from 6 yards out. Tony Franklin's extra point tied the game at 7. In the second quarter, Tony Franklin hit a 26-yard field goal to put the Patriots up 10-7. Then Stanley Morgan caught a 27-yard pass from Tony Eason. Tony Franklin's extra point gave the Patriots a 17-7 halftime lead. In the third quarter, Ray Butler, again, that name pops up in this series. The Butler did it. A 54-yard pass from Dave Craig. Norm Johnson hits the extra point, cuts the Patriot lead to 17-14. In the fourth quarter, Stanley Morgan catches a 44-yard pass from Tony Eason. Tony Franklin's extra point gives the Patriots a 24-14 lead. Then Kurt Warner runs it in from 1 yard out. Norm Johnson's extra point cuts the Patriot lead to 24-21. Stanley Morgan catches a 30-yard pass from Tony Eason. Tony Franklin hits the extra point, and the Patriots go up 31-21. Norm Johnson hits a 33-yard field goal to cut the Patriots' lead to 31-24. Paul Moyer recovers a special teams fumble in the end zone. Norm Johnson's extra point ties the game at 31. And the Butler does it again as Ray Butler catches a 67-yard pass from Dave Craig. Norm Johnson's extra point gives Seattle a 38-31 victory. The game was played outdoors on AstroTurf. It was 56 degrees. The Patriots are favored by 6. They did not cover. In the game, Seattle did not turn the ball over, while the Patriots did once. That, of course, ending up being a Seahawk touchdown. Statistically speaking, Dave Craig for the Seahawks threw for 207 yards, 2 touchdowns. He was sacked 3 times. Kurt Warner ran for 73 yards and 2 touchdowns. And Ray Butler had 128 yards receiving on 3 receptions, 2 touchdowns. For the Patriots, Tony Eason threw for 414 yards, 3 touchdowns. He was sacked 3 times. Craig James ran for 52 yards. You had 2 100-yard receivers for the Patriots. Stanley Morgan had 7 catches, 161 yards, and 3 touchdowns, while Irving Fryer had 6 receptions for 110 yards. On defense for Seattle, Jeff Bryant had 2 sacks, Jacob Green had 1, and Eugene Robinson recovered a fumble. For the Patriots, Garen Veras had 2 sacks, and Andre Tippett 1. Returning kicks and punts for Seattle, Bobby Joe Edmonds had 107 yards on 6 kick returns and 76 yards on 5 punt returns. For the Patriots, Irving Fryer had 51 yards on 3 kick returns and 8 yards on 1 punt return. Seattle wins 38-31. In this 7th matchup, they now trail the Patriots 5-2. The uniform matchup between the Patriots and Seahawks, as the Patriots are the home team but chose to wear white, kind of like they announced today for Super Bowl 60. Here we come full circle. The Patriots have chose to wear white. Tom Davis and Dave Rowe are on the call on NBC. Let's take a look at scoregami and see how 38-31 applies. It has happened 38 times, and the Browns and Colts did it first in 1959, most recently the Eagles and Commanders in 2023. That is it for episode 8 of Super Bowl Preview by Review. Stay tuned for more in the coming days and weeks as we lead to Super Bowl 60.